HabaritV.net, and this is my AFC Wildcard Weekend wrap-up. Now, we had some great games over in the AFC. We had Cincinnati versus the Pittsburgh Steelers in what came down to one of the most thrilling playoff endings and kind of confusing playoff endings that you'll ever see. You see the Cincinnati Bengals with A.J. McCarron and A.J. Green to take the game lead and touchdown. And then on the very next possession, Pittsburgh throws an interception to Vontaze Burfict into what likely seemed that Cincinnati could end the game by running out the clock. But on that very next play, Jeremy Hill gets stripped by Ryan Shazier of the Pittsburgh Steelers. They turn the ball over. Pittsburgh gets it back with the injured Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger comes back off the bench after getting hurt in the game and leads them down the field to only have Vontaze Burfict get a targeting penalty, 15 yards, and then Pac-Man Jones get another 15-yard personal foul penalty to make it a 35-yard chip shot and then to kick to win the game. Now, my only thing is, Cincinnati, if any other team does this, we may not care as much. But since it is the Bengals, since it is Marvin Lewis, since it is Vontaze Burfict and Pac-Man Jones, the reason why they lost this game, this becomes all the more interesting. I mean, we have the Cincinnati Bengals, who had an excellent season all year, won 12 games, was in a likelihood in the running to be one of the top seeds in the AFC. They get the draw against a division rival, who they have beaten this year, but with the backup quarterback and take the lead, and they do only as Cincinnati could give the game away. First with the fumble, then with the targeting penalty, which Vontaze Burfict clearly tried to take off Antonio Brown's head. Antonio Brown's in concussion protocol and all these other things. Clearly tried to take off his head. And then Pac-Man Jones making the field goal a chip shot by pushing Joey Porter right in front of the rest. I mean, that's just not smart. Now you have people calling for Marvin Lewis's head as saying he can't control his team, and quite frankly, he can't. I mean, he can't. You have a guy like Vontaze Burfict who's been numerous amount of occasions been flagged and fined and all these other things. Now he's facing suspension for what he did to Antonio Brown. And then you have Pac-Man Jones, who's actually had a really good season. Vontaze Burfict, on the other hand, is a really good player as well. Pac-Man Jones had a really good season, and he goes out there and makes a bonehead play. Now, yes, Joey Porter should have never been on the field, of course. I mean, we know that. But you can't be that stupid. You can't like, in the playoff of a tight playoff game, you make the play that only people would only expect you to make, Pac-Man Jones, and that's the dumb one. You can't do that. You can't give Pittsburgh this game. Now, Pittsburgh moves on. They get to face the Denver Broncos in the divisional playoffs. I mean, my heart goes out to the Cincinnati team and the fans because Cincinnati should have won this game. I mean, let's be honest. They should have won this game. They gave it away, and now people want Marvin Lewis out of Cincinnati. I'm one to believe I think Marvin Lewis should stay because my only thing is, when it comes to things like this, yes, he's 0-7 in the playoffs. Nobody's never done it. Yes, his team loses their composure a lot, and you can judge them for that because it's acceptable. They keep doing it time and time again. But I think that if you get rid of Marvin Lewis, it'll be hard for somebody to come in, and you may just destroy the continuity of what is the Cincinnati Bengals. You have to remember also that his starting quarterback wasn't there. I mean, his franchise quarterback was injured. He was on the sideline, not even active, broken hand. So that plays a factor. It was a sloppy game, and you have a quarterback who's never played. I mean, he hasn't made 3 regular season starts in his first playoff start ever. I think with Andy Dalton, this may be a different story, but I think Marvin Lewis, the Cincinnati has come out and said that they're going to retain him, and I think that's the right move. I don't think he should lose his job, but something's got to be done about Pac-Man Jones and Vontaze Burfict. I mean, Marvin Lewis, he's got to do something about those two. You can't allow them to continue to cost your team like they did at the end of that game. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. from HabaritV.net. Continue to like and subscribe to my YouTube videos. Thanks for watching. Peace.